Hey, what's up, lovebirds? Happy Valentine's Day. This is another episode of Draw This, where we draw a lot of mashups and cute little characters and everything, and today it's all about love.
Because it's Valentine's Day.
I'm going to be challenging Laura to draw a Valentine's Day card based on Squid Game.
Love in the Squid Game world while everyone's dying.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to have Brian drawing Valentine's Hulks.
Ooh.
Hulk v. Hulk.
Ooh. I like that.
Hulk and Red Hulk.
Ooh. That new Captain America movie, it's right around the corner. I think that opens on, that's good. It opens on Valentine's Day. Yeah. So when you're watching this, it should be out.
I planned this very carefully.
Do you have any idea, like a knee-jerk reaction sort of to what you're going to do for a Squid Game Valentine?
Well,
I know it's a tall order just because, you have to come up with some kind of, silly Valentine's Day card or sappy sentimental message and also incorporate it into the Squid Game world.
I think my favorite visual symbol for the show is the red light, green light girl.
The big robot.
Giant robot girl that tells you red light, green light.
Yeah, I like that a lot too. It's such an impractical mechanism.
Who built that?
Yeah.
Where did they get that manufactured?
I mean, they have supposedly it's run by billionaires, right? So it's unlimited money and they just watch these people die. For the Hulk, could really do all sorts of things with the Hulk in a Valentine's Day card, because he's a big dude, but he's got little Bruce Banner inside of him.
He's soft on the inside. He's like a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah, the whole
got a hard exterior, but a chewy middle.
How many licks does it take?
We're gonna find out today.
I want to incorporate Red Hulk for sure because it's coming out, and he's such a big part of the new movie.
I don't know anything about Red Hulk.
He's
Harrison Ford, right?
Yeah, he's Harrison Ford is playing Thunderbolt Ross. He's a general in the military and he's jealous of the Hulk's power and he becomes obsessed with it, and he tries to recreate the experiments on himself and becomes the Red Hulk. The Red Hulk has similar but different powers to the Hulk. He has, incredible strength, obviously. He looks just like the Hulk, but he's red and he's got a flat top. I think the main difference is that he gets really hot as he's fighting. And he can pretty much
need detail.
Yeah, he was
just I'm so hot now. I'm too hot.
He can pretty much overheat, and that's how he kind of gasses himself out. But the Hulk, as he gets angrier and angrier, he just gets stronger and stronger. But
will they fall in love?
No, I don't think so. I mean, hold your breath.
I'm holding my breath for it.
I don't think the Hulks are gonna fall in love in this one.
Well, maybe they will in your drawing.
If this all goes well and we actually make something that looks cool, maybe we'll put it up on a PDF to download for everybody, so you can give it to your SO.
Print them and Valentine them.
Mm-hmm. Give it to your crush. Cool. So should we get to it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. So for anybody that's not aware of what Squid Game is, why don't you quickly give a rundown?
All right, so a bunch of people who are struggling with money are selected to participate in a competition where they have to compete against each other playing children's school games and to win a bunch of money at the end. Whenever they lose, the twist is that they actually die. They're killed. And
then money gets filled up in that in a big piggy bank, right?
Yeah, every time somebody is eliminated from the game, I mean killed, more money is added to the pot. So it whittles them down to just one winner.
And it ends up being somewhere around $40 million US, right?
Yeah.
Some astronomical amount of life-changing money. But the twist is you have a 1 in 300 chance or something of winning, right?
Well, 456.
1 in 456 chance of winning. Yeah.
And
So,
the players are all numbered, and number 456 is our main guy.
the first season was really great, and the second season we just finished watching and really liked that too.
There's going to be a third season.
Mhm.
Can't wait for that.
If you've seen Squid Game and you like it, but you haven't seen this Japanese movie called Battle Royale, that's worth checking out too. I mean, Squid Game and Battle Royale are both pretty violent and gory, so if you don't have a stomach for that, you probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah,
But
don't watch it if you can't deal with it, but if you can, go for it.
yeah, it's a great story. All the characters really interesting, and the creepy schoolyard games, I think, really have a vibe that's fun and entertaining to watch.
Yeah, like the girl I'm drawing is the red light, green light girl, and everyone's played red light, green light, right? I think that's the same in America.
Yeah. So it's the red light, green light girl. It's a giant robot that pretty much has motion sensors, and she can tell if anybody is not fully frozen when she says red light, and then they get penalized by getting killed by snipers, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really wanted to do something that felt like a kind of old school, cheesy Cupid doll vintage illustration, but used the Hulk as the basis for that. He's such a funny character.
Yeah, turning him into like a cute little baby is pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
When were Cupid dolls from? Was that like the 50s?
Yeah, my grandma had a bunch of that stuff, knickknacks and stuff like that, like bric-a-brac, little porcelain figurines, that kind of stuff, yeah. There was the Cupid doll, which I think is probably just like a name brand, like Kleenex or something, and then there was a bunch of like knockoff type stuff too. But I mean, this whole style is kind of Precious Moments adjacent. Yeah.
Yeah, my grandma definitely had those too. And they always creep me out. I know you like them.
Oh,
Cupid dolls are so creepy to me.
I love that stuff. I mean, also traditional, like, American tattoo flash is like, has that vibe a lot, you know?
Would you get these tattooed?
No.
No?
No.
Someone should.
If you guys get this tattooed, let us know.
We'll like send you a shirt or something. So yeah, we spent a long time on these drawings. A little bit longer than usual.
Typically for the drawings on this channel, we just do a silly little illustration, and we gave ourselves the added challenge of creating a cohesive design for a Valentine's Day card. So adding text and making a composition and making it something that you'd want to give to somebody, it adds a whole lot more pressure.
Yeah. And because we're trying out a format change with this, I think it gave us an extra feeling of like we can take as long as we want on it. At least that's how I was thinking about it. And it ended up, I don't know, taking a long time.
The thing that I like about doing this way, I don't know if we're going to cut this out, but you actually see the entire drawing.
Yeah, I like that about it.
You actually see it from start to finish.
Yeah, I think we can leave this in. Do you guys like it? Let us know.
I was struggling with the line weight on my little Cupid doll guys for a long time, because when you have very simplified, cute characters, every stroke is important. Every line is really important, and that also includes the weight of the line. And I also wanted to add a bunch of detail to make them look ripped, you know. So I had to have pretty much two different kinds of line weights, but I was also trying to be really economical with it.
Yeah, you gotta get the muscle detail, but keep it simple and cute. and pay attention to your like intersections and tangents and the way it all lines up.
Yeah. And you gotta get the Red Hulk's little booty in there.
The most important part of the whole drawing.
And I wasn't sure what I was gonna write. At this point, I kept saying Hulka Hulka, you know?
Do a little Elvis
Yeah.
reference.
Yeah, I was gonna put Hulka Hulka Burning Love, and I thought that was hilarious. And then I realized it wasn't very funny.
And it's a lot of letters.
Yeah. So you'll see what I ended up coming up with in a minute. But did you know what you were gonna write from the moment you decided you were gonna draw the red light, green light girl?
Yeah, I mean, I think you suggested it originally. It was just like, I'm giving you the green light. It works it's a great pun for her. Perfect. Simple. Like, it can't improve upon it. So I was just gonna go with that.
If they were gonna do a legit Squid Game that was for the benefit of Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, what kind of schoolyard games do you think they'd make Americans play?
Well, red light, green light could still be in there. Tag or freeze tag, those were big in my childhood.
And you said heads up, 7-Up would be something you would push for?
Yeah, we always played heads up, 7-Up in class, like on rainy days. And that's, if you don't play it, it's where everyone puts their heads down on their desk and 7 kids go around. You like stick your thumb up and they'll touch your thumb if you've been selected. And then they stand at the front of the class and you have to guess who touched your thumb. And I would always cheat by looking at their shoes when they're coming around to touch thumbs. So I always won. I was real good at that game because I cheated.
Because
I can remember what shoes looked like for a couple minutes.
we played heads up, 7-Up too also. But we played this other weird game. I don't think it's very popular. At least I've never heard anybody else talking about it. It was called Good Morning Judge. It was like Heads Up, 7-Up, except there's one kid in the front of the class and they turn their back to the class. Somebody's chosen by the teacher and the kid at the front of the class is unaware who it is, but they have to say Good Morning Judge, and then based just on their voice, kid will turn around and have to pick out who it was.
What a weird phrase to make you say.
Yeah.
Like, why that?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was really into courtroom drama, you know? And he was trying to have it bleed into our class. I don't know if our teacher, I think it was my 3rd grade teacher, Mr. Hart, I don't know if he made it up or not. Because I've never heard anybody else talk about it.
Yeah, I've never heard of this. Has anybody else heard of this? Is this real? Is Brian having a fever dream?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Did you ever play Silent Speedball in class?
No.
That was another rainy day one. It was, I don't know if my teachers made it up either. They might have. But everybody sits on top of their desk and you have a handball and you just throw it from one kid to another, and you throw it as fast as you can and no one talks. The silent part was definitely probably made up by my teachers. Like, don't talk.
Yeah.
This is a quiet game.
Yeah.
You will silently throw this ball around class for 45 minutes because we can't go outside.
I'll just be reading my magazine.
Yeah, I'll be here. Don't bother.
Yeah. That's fun. No, I never heard of that. That sounds a little dangerous. They're throwing a ball around inside and everyone's sitting on their desks. It sounds like somebody could easily fall over if they try to catch something. Yeah.
I remember one day I was like, I had been eliminated or I didn't want to play or something, so I was just sitting at my desk and the kid in front of me, while throwing the ball, like lost his balance and like fell backward onto my desk.
Oh, jeez. Was he okay? Did he?
Yeah, no, it was fine. It was just like, whoa. It was a dangerous game. The kids would get really intense, like throwing it very hard.
If that was in Squid Game, I'm sure that that kid would probably fall into his death.
And brought me with him.
That's rough. They would definitely do dodgeball. I feel like dodgeball is a staple
Yeah.
here in the US. Something else that I really appreciate about Squid Game is the visual style of it. It's very colorful.
Yeah, the MC Escher hallways.
Yeah, those are really fun. The
Right.
pastel hallways.
Yeah, the stairs going all which ways.
I really like the creepy vibes that the giant robot girl brings.
I just like all the different games. Like,
Yeah.
what are we gonna play next?
I liked that dice game that they played where you had to
Oh, yeah.
pick up all the dice. We never had anything like that, but it
That
looked
looked
fun.
really hard.
Yeah, so did you get a lot of Valentines in school?
Yeah, but only because we had to give them to every kid.
Because it was mandatory.
Yeah.
Had tons of Valentines. It was mandatory.
But I did save a lot of them. The ones from kids that I liked, I kept them in a box to pretend that they were really just for me.
Do you still have them?
No,
Oh.
I do not. Did you get a lot of Valentines? Or you
Almost
kid?
none.
Oh,
Almost none.
they didn't make you give them to everybody?
I don't think they made us make one for every kid. What I remember is getting one or two just from my friends, you know, and then the teacher putting a big jar of Hershey's Kisses and stuff out and having everybody take a handful. You know?
Well, that's fun. You get some candy.
Yeah, that's all I really remember about it was like getting candy from the community jar. Wasn't very romantic.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
I think some kids who overachieved with their Valentines would like tape some Skittles or something to each Valentine.
Just like one or two Skittles, like a taped.
I
Like
don't know.
that doesn't sound very appetizing or
No, it doesn't. Just a loose Skittle.
yeah, just peel
Scotch
some
taped.
get some Skittles off.
I mean, you take what you can get.
Girl lunch.
So we're going to include a PDF of these drawings if you want to print them out and give them as Valentine's Day cards to your Valentines. And here's another little reminder to subscribe if you are not already.
Well, it looks like we're finishing up on these drawings right now, so we're gonna cut back for the reveal. Right now.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the green light. This is adorable.
This is very appropriate for Hulk's
Mm.
Smash.
Mm.
Hulk Smash.
Hulk smash. He's known for smashing.
They love to smash. Does Red Hulk smash?
Thunderbolt Ross, he still smashes. Harrison Ford, of course.
Look at those cute little Hulks. Their little muscles and the booty.
Yeah, this is great. And this is 456, obviously, the main dude.
Yeah.
This is an alternate universe where he and the big robot fall in love. That's great. I love it.
I'd rather see that version of the show where it's just them having a romance.
This is very cute. People are going to love this, and I can't wait for them to see it. We'll put the link to a download for these in the description below, so go ahead and check that out, download them.
Go to your Valentine's and let us know how it went.
Happy Valentine's Day. Have your
Romantic Valentine's Day, we love you. Be our Valentine.
Bye.